Three, two, one. What's up, YouTube? So I got to give a quick update on what's going on with Hover Brothers and everything. I got a new hosting service and a new WordPress like whole outline. So I'm gonna start basically upgrading all my websites, including the old Hover Brothers site, which is going to turn into just a news site for every kind of news and related science. It's going to be a paper archive of all the science papers and all the academic scientific literature related to all the anti-gravity research related to gravity, anti-gravity, quantum entanglement, antimatter, and all the stuff that we've been talking about. Just basically a summary page of all that stuff. As you know, Hover Brothers, the whole thing just was one snafu after the other. It's been crazy what's going on with the hosting service now. So the hosting service I transferred to the new host. Apparently someone created and had an account where hoverbrothers.com was the active account on their host before, but when that domain apparently expired in 2016 and went up for bid again until I bought it in 2018. It was basically on the market for 2 years, but apparently someone had it before that, and they were on the exact same host that I'm now using and had an account on there, and I'm having trouble setting up my account, so I've been delayed a week trying to get this whole domain name and hosting set up for my website. But that's one of my big plans, is getting websites updated, everything going along in that order. The lab's going great. As I said, when we launched Hover Brothers before, we made a whole list of about 2,000 contacts of people who donated money and were interested in donating and investing in the company. Unfortunately, everything fell through with that company, but we still have a lot of the contacts. We still have a lot of the people, including our most important people, and we're moving forward now with we've got investments, and we're moving forward with building this lab to actually test out these technologies and try to replicate these publicly. So that's all moving forward. I just wanted to give an update on what was going on with the website and the hosting and everything. It's been a snafu, one thing after the other, but hopefully within a month or two, we should have that up and running and back live. What else did I want to show? As you go in the links in the description, yeah, you guys can go and check out our GoFundMe. We bought a signal generator that does gigahertz, and we've got a whole bunch of other equipment, oscilloscopes and other stuff coming. So this is going to hopefully really take off by 2020. I'm not expecting anything to really happen this year, as far as it's just really getting a lot of stuff set up and a lot of funding put aside. I've been working my butt off at my own job, just trying to save up as much as I can, so that when I can do as much on my own time as take a lot of my own time off to do this, because I've been kind of doing it in between working full time and also having a family and everything. It's not easy, and also all the stuff I've been doing with Bob Lazar and all the MJ12 Majestic 12 stuff. I put a whole Bob Lazar debunked website together recently because I've just have done so much research into this guy, and also anything related to anti-gravity or technology related to classified research, Area 51 and all that kind of stuff. So this is what I do here on YouTube. People who know my channel know my other videos and the stuff I cover and the stuff I talk about here. This is what I do. So I put this whole website together to kind of debunk all the bullshit with Bob Lazar's story and have a whole page on all the real tech. And I'm putting together this still, and I'm actively doing an investigation into this. This is going to be the most important thing, I believe, historically to do post disclosure, is digging through all this research and finding out who knew what when, and just digging out all the SAPs of all this stuff once disclosure happens and the stuff comes out. It's going to be a a crazy process of figuring out, is this aliens or did we develop it? You know, because I'm trying to build a case that it's not aliens, and that this is aliens is the cover story that's being used by the U.S. Air Force and the Defense Department, who released these fake MJ-12 documents talking about extraterrestrials, and that the extraterrestrial thing has been an alien thing has been a cover-up. There's really no evidence of aliens. I'd love there to be evidence of aliens. I'm ready to accept that if there is, and I'd love for that to come out. But I'm just trying to be played like the devil's advocate, I guess, here, and roll with this theory that no, we've not had any extraterrestrial contact, and this has all been a cover-up for you know, real technologies that we developed and we've used, because invisibility and warp drive. I mean, we've used aliens as the cover for a lot of this stuff. But then you have to wonder, this stuff enables, you know, warp drive enables interstellar travel, and invisibility enables them to come here and visit us and watch us without us detecting them. So this it also raises a lot of questions that I talk about elsewhere, you know, on my website and other stuff. So this is my whole take on the alien disclosure subject and what's going on. I could get into a lot more depth. I've been trying to reach out to people and do more podcasts, but I've just been so busy working that I've had a really hard time keeping up with communication with people and getting scheduling for shows to come through. And shows that I thought were scheduled didn't end up being scheduled and didn't happen, and for one reason or the other. And you know, it's hard for me. I'm honestly at this point, it's like, what's the point? I'm really looking to get out on a big platform. I have the information and I have the research. I shouldn't be settling for going on, you know, other people with less subscribers than me or other channels and stuff and doing this whole gamut. I really need to get on a big. It's so suppressed and it's so censored that it's ridiculous trying to get a venue or someone to take this seriously or get it out there. But I've kind of come up with an idea, and I want to know what people think, and I want some help from my audience and maybe putting this together, because this whole Area 51 raid thing that's going on has gotten tons of attention. It's got Area 51s now in everybody's news feed. It's big in the searches, and everyone's talking about this now. And it's all about this raid that's going to happen. It's basically it's going to be building up over the next 2 months and up until September 20th when this raid happens. You know, so over the next 2 months, well, before this raid, we're going to have a lot of time to get information out. This is like a key and crucial time period right now in the next 2 months if we want to hit hard and get information out to the public and out to the masses. And I've been trying to like scheme up and dream up the best way to do that. And one of the things that I thought of, and it's I've been in a lot of bands, and I like to write lyrics, and I kind of suck at it, but I wrote a whole song basically. I wrote this whole song for what the hell is it not clicking on this? Okay. And I want to read it to you guys now. I'm going to start with this, and please don't click off. This is good. This is not, it's not going to be bad. I mean, it may not be good, but it won't be bad. All right. So today's the day we raid Area 51, 500,000 soldiers in a Naruto run. We dodging past the guards, we dipping through the guns, exposing all your secrets, show the darkness to the sun. Some came to see them aliens, and some came to see the crowd. Some came to hop on megaphones and shout the truth out loud. So do a little research and you may open your eyes, because the government knows more about what's flying in our skies. It started way back in the 40s, long before the U-2, when something crashed out in the desert. Some people say it's true, or government disinformation, Majestic 1-2. Now people hear from everywhere who want to see the proof. Is it really aliens, or is that what they tell to cover up technologies or wars they try to sell? I'm sitting here well aware as crowds begin to swell, so get your asses here if you want to crack this shell. No, better yet, just sit on home and fight your war of memes. If we ever all showed up, they'd probably call in the Marines. But what then if the Air Force and the Army said, hey Sam, we all deserve to know the truth, let's crack open this can? So the crowd of 500,000 now are gathered with their signs. They say we're ready to accept the truth, this will not blow our minds. The base commander grins and says, you really want to know? It's time to get your cameras out, you're all in for a show. The sky explodes with thunder as the disc as all these discs come out the ground and line up in formation 90 feet above the crowd. Release the alien scientists from Area 51. It's time to show these people what their tax dollars have done. I'm a scientist on a level that I hope you all can follow. This knowledge that I'm about to drop is anything but hollow. I'll start at the beginning, Project Rainbow, and from there we'll break down all the physics of how to float things in the air. To start you off, here's a list of things that now exist. If you Google any one of them, you'll soon be on a list. This technology is here and now. The world's about to change, and just know that scares the crap out of the men who built this cage. Polaritons are the physics lesson of the day. We polarize the vacuum, thereby bending time and space, then use surface entanglement to squeeze the quantum states to phase from one point to the next and get from place to place. These materials are perfect, printed atomically. Excitons are generated electronically. These pump the quantum states to induce negative mass, and they fly faster than rockets when you step lightly on the gas. Back in the early 90s, scientists gave them a name. They called them metamaterials because they weren't quite the same. And now 2 decades later, they've now begun to tout Pandora's box is open and the genie's gotten out. They cover up the truth with all the bullshit and the lies. They plant disinformation to look like truth, but in disguise. That element 115, we all know about this guy. He's been around for 30 years repeating all these lies. I call it stolen valor when people do it for the show, because the real people who worked out there are names you'll never know. I've given you a glimpse, so I hope you treat it with respect. We hid this stuff for safety, from Roswell to Aztec. Whatever you want to call it, rest assured we have debris, and we're beginning to dissect and understand technology. If you want to play a part, you should go and get a clearance, and get your ass off drugs and stop the incoherence. This tech is real, the nature is about to run its course, so why the hell do you think that we created a space force? Shit is going on like the atomic bomb and the Manhattan Project underground already well along. So as I've now debriefed you with the lyrics in a song, could you please hit up my channel while you're hitting up that bong? Anyways, I'm just trying to like make it relatable and make it funny and do something. I thought like putting a rap together. If we could get like a video, some people to put together like a sick ass video and drop this. It would be like, I feel like it would blow up huge, and we could sneak some like information and truth in there. Anyways, I know it's a sideshow and it's a diversion. There's all this real shit they have in other places, so they've moved out of Area 51 or put in other places. But yeah, man, you could have a crazy slideshow and some sick visuals if some people did some stuff there. But anyways, I wanted to leave you guys off with that and let you know, like, stay up, stay positive. Things are going to be happening very soon, and you're in for a great show. So get in touch with me, thealienscientist@gmail.com, if you want to be in the network, if you're good. And yeah, let's get some people and put this to music and put a video together for this, man. That would be fun. So for real, I like, we got to come up with ways to break the mold and shatter the mold on this. I think I'm going to start going to encouraging people. I'm going to make a debriefing kind of thing and give people. I need to put information together that people can bring to senators and congressmen. Go to your government and talk to them about this stuff and show them this and be like, ask about this. And like, when they have clearances, these people who are in your government, like the senators and congressmen, they have clearances to like look and ask about and get information on this stuff. So get them interested and get them talking about it, man. This is like, we need to push this. Everybody all at once needs to like really push this hard if we want like real disclosure and real information to get out and real stuff to start happening. Because right now there's an information embargo. There's all these old world UFO people who have gathered, who just built their entire network and their entire audience over disinformation, and they've been promoting it all along. And it's time to shut them all down and break the stonewall, break the information barrier, and start exposing the truth. So anyways, let's do this. And stay up, people. This is going on. I'll give you guys an update soon. And just know that things are happening. And get on board right now. And hit me up. And let's do this together, man. For real. End my stream right now.